offering, the story behind how it was written is we went to a writing retreat, and this was the first one we ever did as a church and as a team. And we went up north and just kind of got a house that we all stayed in, and we didn't really know what to expect. I actually didn't know if we were gonna walk away with one song or two songs. I had no clue. And by the end of it, we actually had 9, which was crazy.
Our last day of our writing retreat, we were like, hey, we're about to leave. And I was just like, hey, before I pack up my piano and stuff, I'll just play like a melody. And it was like, down, 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 which is now the melody you hear now as the intro.
And then I looked over at LD and I was like, hey, like play something on the box. And he had like a cajon. And so he started playing a beat with it, and I was like, this is good. Like, let's keep rolling on this. And that's all it was at the beginning, was just Shen playing piano and LD playing the box.
I just, started playing a little something, and Matt was like, yeah, I like that. Let's keep it going. And then from there, everybody piece by piece started writing a little something. And it came from, I'm tired, to, yo, let's keep going on this.
It's just a testament how every song is written completely different, because that was just us all hanging out in a room, completely exhausted, having no clue if we had anything left. Which I feel like is really fitting, because that's kind of the whole premise of the song.
And then Matt was just really pushing us, which is like, he just got us into that spiritual mindset of just like, come up with words, come up with how it feels to give everything to your king.
I personally love songs that focus on the holiness of God and the worthiness of God and why we're praising him and why we're worshiping. I think it's always so important to go back to the why of why we're worshiping.
The whole verses were just like, I could never give you something that could amount to your greatness, or that could ever amount to you dying on the cross for me. But with all that I have, with all of my being, with all of my inner existence, I will give you all that I have.
The song shows like a visual representation of what Jesus was. Like, if he goes to the bridge, spotless Lamb of God, your blood poured out for us, we don't deserve it. Like, who are we? But he loves us enough to do such thing. And for that, we're grateful.
My prayer is that when people are listening to it, they would remember that they don't have to be perfect to come into the presence of God. They don't have to have it all together. They can just come as they are.
I think so often people just have this view of God that's like, he just wants to get something from me. And it could not be further from the truth. Like, he doesn't need anything from us. He just wants us. He wants communion with his kids. He wants to interact with his creation. And we're better off when we do that.
I just want this to just be more than just a song, but let this song, my offering, be literally an offering to the Lord. This is my